Hello. I am live. Let me just listen in on that. It's probably going to be a bit of feedback because I have the desktop audio going through, but okay. Yeah, it seems to be going through just fine. Though, I am going to decrease the volume on my end because I only need the music so loud to be able to appreciate this game. Now it was this one. Okay. I was just going to record a video, but things seem to be working fairly decently with these live streams now. I just streamed for about an hour on my personal channel, making the banner icon thing for a damn fine cup of coffee's background. So you can check that out at my Polymathic channel. Link is most certainly not in the description. And I don't expect it to be anytime soon. I don't even know if this is the same format I was using for the title, but that's fine. I can always go and fix that later. 2 people watching. Now I know it's not just me. Hello, second person. Who might you be? Okay, it's been a little bit. I kind of got to reorient myself. I know I've kind of outstretched a little further than I should. So I'm just going to have to deal with that. I'm pretty sure things between Venice have cooled down. Yeah, there's really nothing big to worry about. So we've got England over here, the Polynesians in northwest Eurasia, the Poles in Central Asia, Sweden across Europe, Venice in Central Africa, and then Korea in South America, with, of course, various city-states all around. And I'm kind of everywhere, in the Middle East and North Africa, essentially. Though, of course, I've only founded 2 cities. Is it just the 5 cities I have? Why do I feel like it was more? No, well, I guess that's the case. Singapore and Mogadishu are puppeted. I don't imagine this will increase my happiness too. That increased my happiness. I thought having puppeted cities was supposed to be the thing that kept your people happy. I'm not complaining, but all right. Well, I do want to focus on that happiness culture. I think I'm done stretching. I have relatively defined borders. Yeah, I've got FA, the city-state here, which I have no intention of annexing anytime because it's kind of a buffer state between me and England. Poland and I have a very defensible border. I'm not worried about that. The city-states and civilizations of Europe are not directly bordering me, and I've got plenty of defenses. I've got this right here about the Caucasus that can be easily defended. Several tiles of desert. I would like to get that iron, but I don't think I'm going to quite reach there culturally unless I had like a great general. And then, of course, this kind of pass here in what would be the Hindu Kush area. So that's fine. Really, my biggest vulnerability is my now rather extensive border with Venice. So I have the Niger River here as kind of a defensive position. As long as I'm playing defensively, I should be okay. I don't plan to be too reactionary. And then, I don't know, Almaty is kind of my most exposed city, but it's on the one side of the Nile there, so really as long as they don't kind of go up the southern route here, should be fine. Let's take a look at the demographics, just see where I'm sitting. Approval, I think, just has to do with happiness. I don't understand really how that works, but I'm not the lowest, so that's okay. And I'm the highest in everything else, so I don't have to really focus on expansion. What I would like to focus on, though... Well, I guess it depends on what kind of victory I want to go for. What did I enable? Domination, cultural, and science. So score victory I always get rid of, and diplomatic victory because I just don't like trying to manage that. If I'm allying with a city-state, I'm probably doing it with the intent to annex it with Austria's special ability. Okay. So what direction to go in? Oh, now the video output's low. Lovely. Well, let's hope that doesn't last too long. Okay, so I really do not need to be investing in my military. I'm doing pretty okay for that. What trade routes could I open up? I want to maximize. So Vienna to some city-states with a navy. Yeah, maybe as that becomes available to build in Vienna, I'll do some cargo ships. For now, I think the biggest hit I took in annexing all those cities was increasing my cost of getting cultural items. I am just going to turn my end to the lowest resolution because I don't really need to look at that, but I want my computer to be focusing on sending information to YouTube. Also, if anyone happens to pop in, please say hi. Let me know you're here. That's really why I like doing this live. Okay, you can just be garrisoned in the city there. I don't remember getting a great profit, but I'm sure I used it for a reason. What is my religion? I am Buddhist, okay. So I probably sent him over here to try to convert Salzburg, because Salzburg was made another religion. I really don't want to automate my workers, but it just gets annoying using them. Those Venetian missionaries are getting a little annoying. Well, okay, he seems to be going along his merry way, so I will let him do that. And see if I can find any other cities in my empire that could use some converting. Antwerp belongs for culture. Okay, they can have culture. I probably, was just trying to explore, so we'll keep going up the Pacific Rim here. And normally I would use my my merchant to annex a city-state just by getting a bunch of gold and then the 30 influence, which usually pushes me over. I don't want to be spreading too much. Alright, so maybe I just build myself a customs house. Get some gold. I feel like my cat's up to no good. No, I was a neighbor. Okay. Okay, well, let's send you all the way to Singapore and try to convert some people there. Lumber mills just to up my production. Okay, Mogadishu. I don't know how you don't have a university. You can build. I suppose it would have been doing things on its own. Okay, well, let's start with the university. Just to get our science up, and then work our way up. I'm gonna try to play the feed on my phone, because I feel like the connection is rather poor. It's looking okay. That was definitely a cat getting up on the counter, so I'm just gonna ignore that. Yeah, I'm no longer friends with Kiev anyway. There's really no point in trying to maintain that. And plus, I feel like that would wedge me too close in between the current European powers. And the last thing I want is to have to fight them for that. Okay, I wish this would sort it by gold, but that's fine. Warsaw's got the most. Gotta keep the treasury up. Globe Theater, uh-oh. Apparently Venice is just known for wonder spamming. And it's no wonder. Pun greatly intended. It's got twice the trade routes. I feel like it's gonna take Monaco at some point, but I feel like if I'm gonna be at war with anybody at any point, that's a lot of missionaries. It's gonna be with Venice, but I'd have to get some consensus from the world around. I wouldn't want to just take action unilaterally and be seen as a warmonger. Though, and I'm pretty sure I've decided this before, if I were to do it, I would liberate Genoa, become like a permanent ally, annex it 5 turns later, and then I could take out Venice. So that should help with any of the warmonger issues. Where am I at for science? Right, coffee houses. That's going to be a nice boost to my production. Okay, you did your amphitheater. Okay, let's try to prioritize happiness. I want to make sure I'm getting the golden ages when I need to. It's always a nice boost. Oh, and my profit showed up. And right, of 3 of my cities are now majority Buddhist. I enjoy that Almaty is my largest though. Like that, I don't know. That's amusing. It'll make it easy if there ever is a conflict with Venice, and I'm sure there will be. Do we have open borders? Oh, I guess so. Yeah, I know my goal will be to pillage just as much as possible in an attempt to I know I said I'd do the trade route, but I'm not going to bother with that right yet. I will automate your exploration. That's all you're doing. I don't need you at home, and the fewer things I have to click, the better. Where was I putting you? You know what? Almaty's got a worker. Singapore, Mogadishu. has a worker. And I've got 1, 2. I'm gonna get rid of this worker. What amazes me, so look at how much I save. 3 per turn. I was not expecting a single worker to cost, what, 2% of my GDP. And if anything, I should probably be reducing some of my obsolete units. I find I spend way too much of my gold on having kind of a large standing army, which of course like is useful. I'll take 6. Okay, cool. Oh, we are back into good stream health. I hope that lasts. But we lost that second person, so however I scared you away, please come back. I miss you. Yeah, I don't need too much more gold. I don't want too high populations of cities. I mean, unhappiness from population is whoa, 50. That's insane. So yeah, I probably don't need to have some of these as food focused. I don't really care what the city sees want right now. I don't. Oh, what did I do for FA? Why did they give me? I guess it's just been like that for a while. I don't know, maybe it wouldn't hurt to have some allies on my periphery without any intention of annexing them. Okay, you can just keep going around. You really, there's almost no need for more than 1 worker per city. Okay. I really do want to get to industrialization. But gonna need scientific theory if I want to kind of keep a technological edge. I bet you anything this live stream is going to get another copyright claim because the music that plays in the background is usually some sort of classical music piece, which are, yeah, usually get claimed. And if there's any moment of silence where all you can hear is the background music, that's what happens. What do I have available to trade? Cotton and copper. I do like trading with Venice, just because they do have the next largest GDP. And I do want to maintain, make it hard for them to declare war on me, because then like they won't benefit from our trade. Maybe you'll give me some, because at least if we stop trading, I might take a decent hit for my GDP, but he'll take a pretty big happiness hit, because I'm sure he's got a diverse set of resources. And if I can get his empire into unhappiness, especially by destroying what I can resource-wise, I don't think I can see. Yeah, what the hell. Usually they say don't do it. Ooh. I was unaware that Poland and England were at war. Okay, well I'm gonna stay out of that. I have no intention of messing with a Polish ally, so we'll just let it be. I can purchase with faith. Cool. Just for a lark, what can I get? Just a missionary. I'm not too worried about that. Though, I can start building coffee houses, which I love. It's a nice boost to production, while also giving you a significant boost to great people, which is why I will be getting all the writers guilds and all that stuff in this city. Yeah, just to... Do I have it on a focus of any kind? Just default. Alright. Yeah, just to buff the amount of great people I get, because that's always a plus. I'm gonna hope this pop doesn't appear too loud on my microphone. I think this is the first video on this channel I'm using my microphone arm thing for, so it's kind of, it's not sitting on my desk, it's hanging from, well, my desk, but it's in the air, so it looks cooler, and it's got a pop filter, which helps. At least it seems that way. I've really had no issues with the audio at all. Just kind of clicked in to see where the levels are. I really, I keep getting a thing that says my encoder's overloaded, so whatever the hell that means. Uh-oh. Can't build the Forbidden Palace. You've done pretty much every... Okay, send you out and get some horses. Yeah, they've done pretty much everything they can there. Everybody's building a coffee house. Just helps the production of everything. And sure, a trading post, because if I'm not mistaken, under the rationalism tree, I'm going to start growing science per trading post. Yeah. I really don't mind getting close to Korea. I don't mind getting close to everybody. Like, war is fun to play. Like, I do enjoy it. But if it doesn't go your way, you kind of lose a lot of progress. So I'd rather kind of get all the wonders and buildings and technology out of the way, and then, yeah, fight wars. Especially once I've peaked in technology, it's my only chance, if I'm technologically superior to other civilizations, to you offered it. Yeah, you know what? Sure, you can have one iron. I'm not using it. That's all I had, apparently, but I probably have some units that use iron. I think my swordsman. So it just says total, one used. How do I only have one source of iron? Where is it? Yeah, so I've got a swordsman. Which I can upgrade. Ooh, definitely gonna have to do that, especially if I'm yeah, I'm gonna upgrade everybody I can. Okay. Crossbowmen are not ready. This little trireme sure as hell is. Pikemen, nope, not yet. Let's actually just go into the military overview or unit list. That's the one. Crossbowman, pike. Okay, I think I've upgraded everybody I can. Cool. Okay, so I have 2 iron. One being used by a unit and one's getting traded. That's fine. Okay, let's keep you here. The only tiles you're going to need to do are the ones that I'll gain when the borders of Salzburg grow. So we can just kind of deal with the stuff over here. How is that deer not... Maybe I just had my workers sleeping when that became available. Gotta buff up my African holdings, otherwise Venice is just gonna walk all over me. Ooh. Hello, Morocco. Yeah, let's do our embassies then. I guess that's the only one I hadn't met yet. And of course, he was in North America, so that makes sense. Okay, you're gonna sit here, totally not eyeing that. You can stay in harbor. You can fortify yourself. Let's see, what's something that most people would be grateful for? Yeah, of course, they'd want the wonders having a bonus. I don't have a proposal to make. Can I not make a proposal? Okay. Yeah. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, I will keep you on production mode. Even if it's not really going to boost things, I still want to be able to get great engineers. I'm gonna... if I'm gonna get any of that... I can embargo all city-states. Interesting. Yeah, of course, Poland wouldn't like that. You know, what the hell. My truffle deal's over. That's not good. It's, you know, if I'm trying to up happiness, let's just try to get as much many resources as possible. That population thing is starting to bug me, so let's switch every city, especially my bigger... you're already on a production focus. Though, why I have... Well, okay, I know exactly why I have unemployed citizens. Well, if that's what it wants for production, you can switch to a production focus. Because you were puppeted before, and same with you. Okay, hopefully we can stem the tide of our population growth. You were gonna go over here. There's really nothing pressing. but I'll send you into the Arabian Peninsula. Maybe just build a bunch of trading posts. Why not? Yes, our goals are aligned. I really don't want to go to war with you, Venice. So I'm gonna just try to not make you unhappy. Why don't we just do... Okay, not gonna happen then. Oh, good to know. England and Poland are not at war. And spices from... It's good to know that's where a lot of my happiness is coming from. You know what? That's fair. I'll give you 7. How much was I? Okay, we already have open borders. Or we did. I mean, beggars can't be choosers, I guess. Because, like, I really can't afford to creep into unhappiness. Though, I can just kind of purchase some of the buildings I need. What do I got? 10,000. Don't need a lighthouse. Nothing here increases happiness. Though the bank would pay for itself. Yeah, over time. What would that increase it by? 4 a turn. Be over 100 turns. Coliseum gets happiness though. Let's do that. That's a good thing to spend money on. And a zoo. I think that's the only thing. And I will get a university just because I want to benefit from the population. And I'll build a bank later. Everything else is okay. Almaty has everything that can make happiness. I imagine Salzburg does too. Probably Vienna. Yeah. Oh, there's a lot it doesn't have. Oh, wow. Okay, what does Cathedral get me? Faith. And happiness, okay. And culture. For 300 faith, sure. But at the same time, Colosseum, zoo. Okay, that about doubles my happiness, so I'm down for that. And I did say I was gonna upgrade that one there. I'm gonna put you just kind of at the top here to start. Okay, next turn. Yeah, let's work together. I guess we finally have enough things in common to justify being allies. And with that nice diplomatic turn of events, I'm gonna head off. We'll pick this up again at some point. I'll see you guys next time.